function of power. See, you think because you go out and you work and you make this money that you have some kind of authority, but most of us already know if we live in paycheck to paycheck, then we have no financial what? Power. We're hanging on with a thin thread, trying to figure out how to rob Peter to pay Paul. And so we sit there and we put bills inside the Bible. We hide from telephone calls and tell our children to lie that we ain't home. Or the one thing, and I used to be a collector, the one thing I hated more than anything when I called somebody up who was supposed to be a church saint of God, and on their phone machine they want to talk about the goodness of the Lord, but yet the Bible says to owe. But now you are worried. And so then, since you have been worried because you can't function, it's because you have been functioning the wrong way. So when he says, how can I leave when I ain't never left? Whoa, you have left. You go through the motions as if you trust me. You go through the motions as if you follow me. You go through the motions that I am Lord over your life. But the reality is you don't trust me. Why? Because you don't trust me with your finances. See, we got this holiday season coming up. We got all this stuff going. That's why I said it's so important to make sure before you sit down and eat, make sure somebody else eats. Look out for somebody else. And don't give them secondary stuff that you wouldn't eat. I've seen that before. I've done it before myself. Before I learned and knew and understood, I said, well, I ain't using it, so let me give them that. Well, if I ain't using it, what makes you think they want it? Well, they don't have nothing, so they ought to be grateful. But you have something, so you should do better. You understand what I'm saying? That's a perspective that changes when you begin to follow and figure out who this God really is. So we get into a position of the holidays are coming and we're going to spend money. Let's just stop fronting. We're going to spend, because we want to have a great Thanksgiving. We're going to have our turkey. We're going to have our collard greens. We're going to have mac and cheese, ham hock, whatever it is that you cook. You're going to make sure when Thanksgiving comes, if you got money coming in your pocket, nobody else might not get paid. But come Thursday, you're going to eat. Then, on top of that, here come good old Christmas. Oh, the most misunderstood holiday in the world. Everybody want to spend some money on good old Christmas. And everybody want to buy gifts, and everybody want to give somebody a gift. And if you don't give me a gift, it's because simply you don't love me. Well, we've been sending out the wrong message, the wrong signals, and finding ourselves deeper and deeper in the debt. I'll never forget, because I remember when I was a child, my only desire was to get what? Gifts. I needed G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. I needed the SSPs, that thing you pull out, zip, and it go. I needed Evel Knievel with the ramp where I could jump. I could do I wanted all those things. Why? Because they was on TV. And my mother and my father fought continuously about making sure we had gifts under the tree. And I remember some of them arguments. And I'm a child. I don't know. I just know come Christmas morning, I better have my stuff. I don't know nothing about having a roof over my head because I already got one. I don't know nothing about having food on the table because it's always there. But the arguments that were going on could have been pointless or useless if my parents had just explained to me the real meaning. Now, of course, once they got saved and everything changed, but by that time, I'm sitting there like I'm old enough to know, well, I know I ain't getting nothing, so it's all good. We keep lying to each other because we're trying to fulfill this secular dream of what the world says Christmas is, but we realize it ain't about a gift. Well, let me take that back. It is about a gift, but it's about a gift that keeps on giving over and over again, the one you can wrap and rewrap. So if I get the gift, I can help give the gift to somebody else, and it doesn't cost me anything financially because somebody else named Jesus already paid the price. But it's